everybody, it's me, Hunter. Here at Everything You Want, Nothing You Need.
And I'm Thomas.
After Hours.
After Hours.
What is that from? After Hours. What is that?
It's from just like the porn shit or whatever. You know, After Hours. Like
Yeah, but I feel like there was someone specific who made a bit about that, and they just kept going, After
It could be Whitest Kids
Hours."
Know. Could be Mad TV. Could be
It
Saturday Night.
could be anything, but I specifically, there was a bit for someone
But
just,
do you remember?
After Hours.
Do you remember Baked Beans? Baked Beans. I do bar mitzvahs. That's right. Bar mitzvahs.
I do
What's a
remember.
can opener? $50. You'll find out.
It's-
Also, if you don't know what baked beans is, look it up. It's great. Whitest Kids Know baked beans.
It's the Hunter Thomas Power Hour coming at you live. And by
Hell
live,
yeah.
I mean we are recorded live.
Hell yeah.
That's it. There's no actual live portion of this.
I mean, we got a person over here. That's live.
We do have an audience, but that's
Hi.
it.
They can't see you. by
Our
the way,
audience
but yeah.
waved. Our audience
Yeah.
waved from a distance. How
Yeah,
you doing?
is it still lingering, by the way?
No, it's gone.
All right, cool.
The foul stench of your butt has left.
Publix. Coming out my butt.
Publix is top tier.
Not when it's the wings coming right back out.
I had Wingstop for dinner. We're not sponsored by Wingstop, but I'll take a
Or
sponsorship.
Publix.
Or MeUndies.
Yo, if I had some MeUndies right now,
Oh, they're so comfy.
it probably wouldn't smell.
Worth every $20. Worth every dollar of the $20. You know what I meant.
So,
MeUndies, call me.
how's your week been so far?
It's been good. I'm finishing up a game I know you don't care about, but that's okay.
And that is
Persona 5.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I know you don't.
Not yet. I'm willing to try the new version.
Royal.
Yeah, because what I heard, the thing that I hated, which was hey, you're tired. You should go to sleep.
Oh, that's gone in
Or
the
they
new
toned
one?
it down,
Oh.
which I fucking hated that.
Well, the best part is there's a specific social link that if you get that up, you can bypass that. That was sort of the point of that link was.
But just the fact that it's like, hey, you're tired. I'm an outside object telling you that you're tired. Whereas in Persona 3 and 4, it's like, oh, I'm not feeling so great. I'm tired. It's fine because you're saying it to yourself, and it's not as often.
so you just don't like having someone else tell you you're tired.
Exactly. Be like, hey, you're tired. You should go to sleep. But I'm not.
Certain people in the audience are giving me a look that just says, "Wow, this is so Thomas." But anyway, yeah, I've been playing a lot of that, finishing that up, and I'm debating if I want to do a new game plus because I know Royal's right around the corner. Actually, they did announce today. The Atlas put a thing out that said 12 days from now is basically when the West is going to get our Royal announcement.
Yeah.
So
How
we'll
how many hours have you dumped in right now?
70. I'm near the end.
So you're about 30 hours away then. Got it. Got it. You're by the end.
Yeah.
Another 30 hours.
Yeah, probably another 30 hours of 28 hours of dialogue.
Got it.
Pokemon is out.
Yeah, I don't care.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't care.
Pokemon Sword and Shield is now the fastest selling Switch game of all time.
Yeah, but is
6 million copies in 2 days.
it okay? So, does that make it a good game? No.
Half-Life Alyx has also been announced today officially. I mean, it was kind of announced already,
Yeah,
but
what about me?
what about you?
What about my week? We just gonna go straight into what's coming out?
How's Thomas's week? That rough, huh?
No, it's actually been pretty good.
Okay.
I've been playing the new Star Wars game. Instead of getting Pokemon, I decided to get Fallen Order.
Okay.
I think I made the right choice.
How's that going for you?
It's great.
Is it
EA finally made a good Star Wars game. Do you know when the last good action game of Star Wars was? Not because the last
the
good Star
original
Wars
Battlefront 2?
game, no, because that's not like a third-person action game where you're.
Oh,
the
you're
Jedi.
talking, what was it called? Force Unleashed.
Some people might say it's good.
What are you on about? What game?
The last good game where you're playing with like a lightsaber, I want to say was Jedi Academy.
I bought a bunch of those classic Star Wars games on Steam like 4 years ago when they were all on sale. And then as soon as I found out I couldn't use a controller on it, I just refunded them all. I was like, really? Okay, whatever, I'm done. I can't game on a mouse and keyboard. I don't understand people who do.
But no, the game's great.
Because I'm a peasant. A console peasant.
Like if it's like a Souls-like game, but it's
So I've heard.
It's got Metroid like aspects to it. Like there's areas of the map you cannot go to until you get like your upgrades. Like you get an upgrade item or upgrade force ability. A little Unchartedness with like it has its set pieces and like the way it has like climbing aspects similar to
Okay.
Uncharted, with that kind of like platforming almost.
Okay.
But it is a much longer game than you think. Like people thought it's like, oh, it's gonna be like a short story game. No,
Is it buggy?
a little.
Are there microtransactions?
No,
There are no microtransactions.
no microtransactions.
In an EA published game
Mhm.
in 2019. No microtransactions.
Because the thing is, EA did not invest a lot of money in this game. That's why.
Well, they just published it, right?
They published it.
They
but
didn't develop.
No, that's
Okay.
Respawn. But
Okay.
the thing is, they're
That's why we're safe.
they had no faith in the game.
I'd believe it. It's not FIFA. They're like, was there a soccer ball? No, I don't care.
That's why,
That's
like,
what EA did.
Battlefront 2, like, that's why they had heavy microtransactions, because they're like, we need to get our money back.
Did they develop? Who developed that one?
DICE, but EA
That one was
published it.
DICE, but EA published. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I lose track. Everyone hates EA, and I forget
And EA
at what
owns
point
a lot of
they
companies.
develop versus that they
They don't really develop. They're just a publisher.
develop the FIFA games, don't they?
That's probably like EA Sports, but that's not
That's EA though. I mean, that's more directly EA than DICE or Remedy or any of them.
Like, you know how Ubisoft has... Well, no, Ubisoft's more developer than publisher. Square Enix. You know, Square Enix
Squeenix.
has, like, what is it? Eidos?
Eidos.
Eidos, yeah.
I think that's how you say it. I don't know how you say it actually.
I don't know.
Crystal Dynamics.
Crystal Dynamics, what Tomb Raider.
Yep.
Speaking of Tomb Raider, Stadia came out.
Yeah. Oh
And-
yeah.
And like most of it has like what, 12 games?
Yeah.
3
And,
Tomb Raiders.
and
A
the
fourth of them are Tomb Raider.
I guess the sales numbers for that thing are abysmal from what I've heard.
Apparently people
Like
who
it's
had it
flopped hard.
who had it pre-ordered, if you had it pre-ordered, like they'll send you a link to activate it, and with some people it was canceling it. So it's like, "Oh, hey, you don't have it anymore."
Okay.
Because it's not a console, it's literally
Right.
just
It's
a website.
just a streaming service. Yeah.
And if you get the box, you don't have a store. So you have to wait for the app to come out onto the phone, cuz that's how you buy the games.
So what do you do if you have the box? How do you get games?
Probably like on your computer or whatever.
That's annoying.
But you have to have the mobile app to
What
buy the games, but you also have to have a subscription. So you have to get a subscription.
So you have to pay.
Yeah. And you don't keep the games.
Well, right. Yeah. Because you're just streaming them.
Cuz they're like, "Oh yeah, you're buying these games that you own, but you don't own them. They're over here."
The digital only future awaits us. I can't wait.
No, but see, Game Pass though. Game Pass is a great example of, hey, this is like Netflix for gaming, and like this is all digital stuff,
Yeah.
and you can download it. Stadia, you can't download anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't really rooting for it from day one. I fear that future of all streaming and all digital because we're gonna lose control of what we own.
Oh, but
And
also, like no one has the internet needed for the Stadia.
I switched to Frontier the other week, and I thought I would be happy. I'm not. You guys suck. I have to like constantly disconnect my phone Wi-Fi and reconnect it, even though it says it's connected. It sounds like audience has the same problem, where you're connected. It says you are on Wi-Fi, but then it just doesn't work, and then you have to disconnect it. And then once you're on LTE, everything magically works again. It's the most annoying thing in the world. I have 500 over 500 internet speed. It's blazing fast when it works, but it doesn't work half the time. And that's the case for most Americans. Is their internet service just sucks.
But did you also know the Stadia has a gender-neutral controller?
I read about that, and I was
And
trying to
it's-
figure out what it meant. I'm like, what? How
It's
does?
a black and white controller with a little bit of green. I didn't know
Oh,
colors.
so they're going off the color scheme because blue is always associated with boys and pink
But
is always associated with girls.
They're
That's
just
what
like-
they're.
But the thing is, how many controllers are blue and pink?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, look at this controller. It's gender neutral. Like,
Any black controller
any controller
or white controller would have just been perfectly fine. Honestly, the controller they released is white, so they didn't even need to mention that because I don't know. That's just bad pandering.
The requirements for the Stadia are hilarious, and if you look on the FAQ,
I thought the whole point of it was you could play it on a toaster.
no,
That was their whole selling point.
So I'm going to read you some of the requirements. So what is the minimum internet speed bandwidth needed to use the Stadia? We recommend an internet speed of at least 10 megabytes per second for a 720p experience
That's
on
nothing.
the Stadia.
That's fine.
Faster connections can experience up to 4K streaming.
That's fine. That's nothing. That's next to
right.
nothing.
Hang on. I'm going to keep going down. That's when it's going to start getting... Because, like, I saw this earlier, and I'm like, oof. Because there was things about, like why it's not working and whatnot. I got to find it again. Because I saw it, and it was like, have other people using the Wi-Fi in your home, have it turned off.
Oh, so when you want to play a game,
You're going to need...
no one else can be using the internet.
Exactly.
We're going back to the days where you can't be on the phone and the computer
Right,
at the
exactly.
same time.
So, but the thing is, most households aren't going to have the internet needed for the Stadia.
Just like how we're entering the era where everyone's like, man, I wish there was just one service that had all my TV shows rather than having to pay for all these. Like, oh, right. Cable. Man, we're entering the era now where people are missing cable.
No, I'm not.
Streaming services were like, oh, you don't need cable anymore. And now there's so many of them that people are like, I kind of miss cable now.
But see, the thing
because
all
I just
that-
had everything.
The thing about streaming services, it's cable, but it's a la carte. So you just pick and choose
Right.
what you want.
But the
They're
problem
not telling
is,
you to get all of it.
right? But that is the problem. Is there's so much exclusivity between all the platforms now, where it's if you want everything, you have to get everything.
But that's why, like, let's say there's something on one service you want. Like, let's say something you want to binge watch. Wait for it to be out. Subscribe for that for a month.
Yeah,
And then you're
that's
done.
true. But I don't know.
Or
Seems
do
like an
like
extra
if they have free
hassle.
trials, make a like a fake email address. and
We
be
would
like,
never recommend that. I've never done that in my life.
Oh, so did you change your Disney Plus password?
I don't have Disney Plus,
Okay, because
so I guess I'm safe.
they got hacked. Like
that was fast.
several thousand people's informations have been like
They're what?
several thousand people's information.
Oh, their informations.
Yeah, their information.
Their informations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It got out. So a couple thousand people got their accounts hacked.
That was fast. It's been what, a week?
Hmm?
Week and a half or
But
something.
this was like the very next day.
That's what happens when you get 10. What was it? 10
10
million?
million, yeah.
10 million a
So-
single day.
That's gotta be shitty if you're one of those couple thousand people, because that's like winning the shit lottery.
Yeah, because the ratio of that too is just that's terrible. Disney.
But it's Disney though.
Disney. Step up your game.
Like if anyone was gonna have like a safe, good service, it would have been
Yeah.
Disney.
You know what surprises me? And I don't know the exact numbers, but it surprises me that Disney is not the richest company in the world.
Is it Microsoft?
It's Apple. Apple is the richest company in the world. They're worth over $1 trillion. Now, Microsoft, I think, is close to that.
But you know who's the most?
But I
secure?
never hear Disney, and it's like, with everything they own, I'm shocked they're not considered the richest. I don't know.
But you know who's more secure?
Hmm.
Microsoft. That's why the government uses Microsoft, like with the Pentagon and whatnot. Because like people try to hack Microsoft stuff and they just can't.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I'm not talking about like the computers and shit. I'm
That's
talking
what
about like Microsoft itself.
Oh, well, maybe. I'm glad that the company can hold its own, but the operating system they put on our computers are crap.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, you're wondering why last week's podcast isn't up? It's because of Microsoft. It's because of Windows 10. That's why. I'm not angry. Just disappointed.
If Steve Jobs is still alive,
Get your crap together, Microsoft. I'm switching to Apple. I'm pulling the plug, and I'm spending lots of money that I don't have.
why not just go Linux?
I would. And see, that's what's funny is I ran Linux off a thumb drive on my computer. All of a sudden, I had internet. The problem is with Linux, the Adobe Suite's not supported on it. So I can't use Adobe anything on Linux. If it wasn't for that, I would have just switched to Linux already. That's the one thing holding me back.
That's why you got to get good.
And I'm like, part of me is like, well, I could just buy a Windows laptop, but then I'm like, I'm so tired of Windows at this point. Apple is really my only other option. And I like Apple. I like Mac OS. I just can't afford it. I could if I started saving and stopped buying everything. I'm like you now.
Neat.
You're neat. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that's neat.
Oh, that's neat. That's pretty neat. How neat is that?
I
You
miss Dan.
You could start going. You could start going to Disney with Darnell,
Okay.
'cause he's gonna buy a pass.
I mean, I don't have a season pass though.
I thought you did.
No, I have a 4-day pass.
Oh.
It's got 3 days left.
Oh. Well, for 3 days, you can go to Disney with Darnell.
You want to meet Darnell?
Just don't overhype the trip, and then when you go, disappoint him, because he'll probably kill himself after that Universal trip.
Also, no sudden movements.
Yeah,
Next
don't
year-
sneak up behind him. He gets scared.
Yeah, he'll throw up some hands.
Hi, Darnell. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to thank our patron of the month, Joey Paris. Joey, we love you. Go to patreon.com/VGX7. You can support this
Great.
show and others like it. Ultimate Gaming, Holiday Matsuri, conventions, podcast, all the good stuff.
Ultimate Gaming E3.
Ultimate Gaming E3 2020
We're
is
going.
coming. We're going to be there.
Maybe.
No, we're going.
Possibly.
We're going. The right people, I'll put it this way in vague terms, the right people are going to E3.
It's gonna be huge.
That's not even a local reference. That's an East Coast reference. Because apparently in New York, he owns lots all throughout the East Coast.
Damn, we got 75-inch TVs. We're giving them away if you get a Kia. They're huge.
Like my dad went to New York and he heard a commercial there for him. And I was like,
Just
that's
like
got to
Mor-
be insane.
Just like Morgan and Morgan for the people.
Oh, is he all over the place?
Yeah.
Is he from here?
Yeah.
He's from this area.
Yeah, he's from Tampa.
But he's all over.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I've seen memes of him online.
Morgan and
I'm just
Morgan for the people.
Morgan and Morgan for the purple. In video game news,
Morgan and Morgan
Morgan and Morgan for the people.
for the people.
Pokemon's not that bad. Stadia's out and it sucks. What else is going on?
Star Wars is out.
Star Wars is out. It's great. I feel like something else is about to come out or something I'm sleeping on here. I'm forgetting something. I know I am.
Frozen comes out.
Frozen 2 comes out tonight.
Electric Boogaloo.
Frozen 2 Electric Boogaloo. Thomas is too poor to see it, and Miles refuses to see a film after noon. So I'm going to have to wait a few days, I guess, to go see it. Maybe I'll go see it Saturday morning, Miles.
That's a good time to see it.
Jerk. He's too cheap to go see a movie after 12. But I don't know. I'm not angry.
Mr. Rogers comes out.
I'm so excited for that movie, and I hear it's great. It's getting great reviews. No one will go see it because
I'll go see it.
because Frozen 2's coming
Then
out.
let's go see it.
Okay, but I also want to go see Frozen 2.
Well, which one do you want to see more, Mr. Rogers?
I'd
or
rather see
Frozen?
Mr. Rogers
Okay, then let's
honestly.
go see Mr. Rogers tonight.
because I hear Frozen 2's meh.
Who wants to pay for my ticket? I'll pay
See,
you
that's the
back.
problem. I ain't paying for your ticket.
I'll pay you back.
There's a wonderful woman in the audience tonight who I heard will pay for your ticket.
I'll pay you back. I have $4 in my account. Okay. We'll both pay you back.
Payday's tomorrow for me.
We'll both pay you
And the
back.
bills
Meyer.
are gonna take. I'm so mad because I'm on call next week. Next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So we'll both pay you back, man. All right.
Yeah.
I'll
And
pay-
I don't. It's funny. Like, not only do I not like owing money, but when people owe me money, I get so anxious. I feel so bad about being like, "Hey, where's my money?" That sometimes I'll
You
just
forget.
I'll just let it. No, I'll let it go
Oh.
because I don't have it in me to be like, "Where's that money you promised?" Like, I don't have it in me to just be that guy.
Hey, where's my money?
Because I always just think, oh, they haven't forgotten. They'll just they'll get to it.
Well,
They're-
I'm forgetful, so you'll be like, "Hey, where's
yeah.
my money?"
I'm forgetful too.
Hey, I feel like something, but I forget. Yeah, I forgot too.
It's whatever. It's just like that scene of Naked Gun where we pass a $20 bill back and forth.
You know,
That-
give a little
that's what
information.
that would be.
Oh, here you go. Oh, I didn't know where he was. Okay,
I'm ready for PlayStation 5.
I'm ready for the Xbox.
Did you hear? I saw an article this afternoon on the way. Actually, I saw it on the way here. The director for Final Fantasy 14 says it's in development for the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, Yoshida, who is
Mhm.
also working on Final Fantasy 16.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You gonna get it for the PS5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless it comes out on the Xbox Scarlet. If it comes out on the new Xbox,
Why are you gonna do that?
I think I might just jump to Xbox.
You think you're gonna make the jump back? It's so funny. I loved the 360 era where everybody was on one platform. It was so easy.
Yeah, it was nice.
Everybody had the same. And then the PS4, Xbox One thing happened. Mostly everyone went to PS4, but it was still weird. it was still
Because
surreal.
Xbox One sucked at first.
Right, but it was nice at first because you had all your friends still, but none of them were on because they all got PS4s. So then,
And if you had an Xbox One, you can't hang out with your 360 friends until later.
yeah, the whole system was flawed.
But
Phil
now you
Spencer,
can.
pull through. I'm rooting for you. I don't know. I'm excited to see what the next. I'm worried it's going to be very. See, here's the problem. People want top tier results. They want top tier specs.
But they don't want top tier prices.
they don't. Yeah, they want a $700 performance box, but they want it to cost $400. That's not how it works.
Well, remember, the PlayStation 3, it will teach people discipline. Do you remember that?
No.
Like when the PS3 was announced and like the price of like
I know it was
$600.
like $699,
Yeah,
$599.
the guy that like created it, I forget his name. He was like, "Yeah, no, people will have to get second jobs. It will teach them discipline." Let me get the exact quote up.
I'm
here.
sorry, was that Kaz who said that?
No,
I was gonna say
no, this was the other guy.
the other guy.
Yeah, the PS3 will
Oh,
teach.
not Ken Kutaragi. Crap. What was his name?
Discipline. Like he helped create the original PlayStation 1.
Okay,
and
that'd
after
be
PS3
Ken Kutaragi.
And then he disappeared.
Ken Kutaragi invented the PS1.
It might have been him then.
The whole PlayStation. I want to see the reality where Nintendo didn't backstab PlayStation. I just want to see what that industry looks like.
Trump would not be president.
Oh, does it go that far?
Yeah, it's the butterfly. It's the Mandela effect. Where it's no longer a butterfly effect.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, if you step on Nelson Mandela.
Go on.
If you step on Nelson Mandela, it causes a chain reaction.
I don't think that's why it's called that.
Yeah. That's why the Berenstain Bears are the Berenstein Bears or whatever.
It is the Berenstein Bears.
Which way is it?
It should be I'm saying it should be with an E.
But is it Berenstein? Or is it Berenstein?
I don't remember anymore.
Which one's which?
Right, but I think
But is it
have you
actually the
read about
Berenstein
like the thing
Bears?
and oh
No, I've known about. That's the one I've known about forever.
yeah, I've known about that for years, but I forget which
It's the Berenstain Bears.
Berenstain. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Beren.
it's
Yeah,
Berenstain with an A. Yeah, I'm looking
It
at it right
is.
here. It's right here.
right.
But that's the Mandela. That's the one.
That's what we're saying. That's what's
But
wrong
the
with
real
it.
one is the Berenstein.
No, you mean Berenstain.
Berenstein.
Berenstain. Spell was it E or an A?
With an A.
That's Berenstain.
Yeah, Berenstein.
Stain.
Stein. Stadia.
It's Stadia, by the way. You've been saying
Stadia.
Stadia all night.
Tomato, potato.
That's not it either. It's Berenstain.
Yeah, Berenstein.
Berenstain.
So it's Frankenstein.
Frankenfurter?
Frankenstein. And I'm Igor.
Anyway.
Walk this way.
Anyway.
That's an old movie reference called Young Frankenstein.
Old reference, Young Frankenstein. Anyway. What were we talking about? What were we talking about for Berenstain Bears?
Yeah, the Mandela effect, where you step on Nelson Mandela and it causes a chain
Oh,
reaction.
did you figure out who said that quote?
Oh, I was looking.
Homer
up.
Simpson?
Yeah, Homer Simpson said it. Here's a quote of like dumb video game things. It's gonna give me a second. More.
You're not good at this research thing.
Yeah. There. Kaz her eye on gimmicks. We're certainly not interested in gimmicks. And this was literally seconds before Sony unveiled the game Eye of Judgment, which uses the camera.
I was going to say, was that an iToy game?
Yes.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. I don't know.
Peter Moore saying something pompous. Then we explained that the Xbox 360 is a living entertainment experience powered by human energy that revolves around you and makes you at the center of your experience. And people were like, I get that.
Oh, is that what he did?
That's a quote from Peter Moore. I don't know if he actually snapped his. No, because it says snap finger, so maybe he did. He
It
was
was
like,
probably just like that.
I get.
I don't think it was. Who does that?
People at the poetry, like, yeah.
That's how they applaud, and it's
Yeah,
usually
exactly.
like it's not. I've never in my life just seen that.
that was a sink.
Okay, that does not count. Okay. Don't you call us out like that. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
There's something else.
Oh, I think it might have been from Kaz. No, it was from Ken.
Ken Kutaragi.
Yeah, it was from Ken.
That's crazy.
Like, people will have to get a second job. But let's take a look at these other dumb quotes from some video game
We're going
people.
down a rabbit hole here at IGN.com.
No, from GameSpot.
Okay, also fair.
Like Sony's Thomas Hess on rootkits included on CDs and other medias. Most people I think don't even know what a rootkit is. So why should they care about it? I mean,
That's okay.
Hiroshi Yamauchi,
That was the
Nintendo guy, right?
that was the third president of Nintendo.
That was Emperor
Who
Palpatine.
was- Yeah, no,
that was
he
Palpatine.
led Nintendo for like 50 years, and he was your stereotypical iron-fisted Japanese leader businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On what customers want. Customers do not want online games. With the success of online gaming today, this declaration sounds ridiculous.
What year was that though?
It does not say.
It was probably in the late 90s or something when
Oh, how about this? How about him on RPG games? People who play RPGs are depressed gamers who like to sit alone in their dark rooms
He's
and
not
play
wrong.
slow games.
He's not wrong.
This was in a 1999 interview.
He's not wrong.
He went on to say they are silly and boring.
He's not wrong. There's two things to that.
This was after FF7 and FF8.
Well, here's the thing. Number one, he's not wrong. And number two, he's probably bitter because the Nintendo 64 didn't have any RPGs.
That's not true. That's not true.
Quest 64 does not count.
They have Quest 64.
Does not count.
And they had Ogre Battle.
Well, it had
Ogre
Paper
64.
Mario. Paper Mario 2 was
Ogre
phenomenal.
Battle or whatever it was
That's
called.
like a $200-$300 game. That's like a stupid expensive game that I've
What,
never played.
Ogre?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Never-
Tactics Ogre is not too expensive.
Never
though.
played it.
Oh, I love those games. How about this? How about Ken's greatest hits and misses? Ken,
Kutaragi.
yeah, that guy.
Not that hard. Sound it out.
Ken Watanabe. Let them fight. Gojira.
Anyway,
No, we want for the consumers to think for themselves. I will work more hours to buy one. I think that might be about the
I
PS3.
was going to say that's what it sounds like.
With the PS3, our intentions have been to create a machine with supercomputer calculation capabilities for home entertainment. It's probably too cheap. Cell will make it possible a transformation in entertainment like that from novels to movies.
Interesting.
With the PS3, I already said that one. I believe we made the most beautiful thing in the world. Nobody would criticize a renowned architect's blueprint for... I cannot read for whatever reason. An architect's blueprint that the position of a gate is wrong. It's the same as that.
Is it?
No.
I didn't think so.
But that's why we don't see him anymore.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, did he work on the PS4? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I
Is
think
he still alive?
he's probably. I'm sure he's still alive, but he's probably just.
You know who's not alive? Oh god, what was his name? Yokoi.
Gunpei Yokoi.
Yeah, Gunpei Yokoi. He got hit
Gunpei.
by a truck.
He did.
He made the Game Boy.
He felt so bad about the Virtual Boy that he quit. And then he was like, I want to get back into it. And then he made the Wonder Swan, which I think was good, but we
Yeah.
never got it.
Wonder Swan was good over there, and then he got hit by a truck.
Yeah.
And then the DS came out.
Yeah. But that's part of why Miyamoto's not allowed to drive. They're like, he rides a bike every day to work because they don't want him to get in a car accident.
Well, what about Iwata
He would have had cancer.
that I caused?
I try not to think about what we caused with
We
that.
killed Iwata
We killed Iwata.
like a whole year before he came out about having cancer. And they're like, Iwata's dead. It's like, no.
Go
Yeah.
back and watch the pilot
To
of
Ultimate Gaming.
Ultimate Gaming. And you'll see that in 2013 or something like that, we killed Iwata.
Mm-hmm.
I've never forgiven myself.
But Hunter,
What up?
do you know that smell?
I don't play fighting games.
The smell of the game?
I don't play fighting games.
No. Have you seen the new Guilty Gear at least?
I have. It looks very nice.
I was about to say, can you not say that it looks?
It looks great.
Beautiful.
It looks great, but I'm not gonna spend $60 to just get beat down mercilessly.
I'll spend $60 to beat you down.
That sounds like a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pay
Our
you.
audience likes that.
I'll gladly pay you the $60 to beat me down. Now that I think about it.
Hey, remember that time you wanted to buy a wrestler to wrestle me?
Yes.
I'm just like, I don't know. That doesn't sound like a good idea, guys. You're like, shut up. We're going to buy you a wrestler.
Remember Jesse?
mm,
Shout outs to the Subway manager, not manager. Anyway,
Best Buy manager?
can we get a Subway? No, I don't want a Subway sponsorship, actually. Never mind. I'll take a Firehouse sponsorship.
I'll take a Sonic sponsorship.
The Hedgehog or the restaurant?
Yes.
Okay. I can't wait to go see that new movie.
Valentine's
Oh, yeah.
Day.
Did we ever talk about the redesign? I don't think we
that
did on the
happened
podcast.
recently too.
It's great. I'm excited for it.
Is the movie still going to suck? Probably.
I don't know because Jim Carrey looks like he's back in his prime. And Jim Carrey's my favorite actor, so.
But, that's not going to help with the dialogue and everything. It could still be a really shitty movie.
I don't know. The trailer looks promising. So, we'll see.
It needs more Gangster's Paradise.
It needs less of that.
Did you see the ultimate version of that trailer where, like, when he's throwing the darts, but it's like a scene from Rambo? So it's like, it's like
I have not seen that. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's great.
But no, it looks good. I'm excited for it. I've done a total 180 on my opinion on that.
I mean, I thought the original trailer looked dumb, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see it.
I was going to go see it, but I wasn't going to watch the movie. I was going to watch the people in the theater and look at the horrified and angry expressions.
You're going to have parents taking their kids like, what the fuck is a Sonic?
Shoutouts to
That's a
JonTron
JonTron reference.
Speaking of internet, so
Oh, the YouTube thing?
yeah, Kappa.
Oh.
We might
YouTube-
not be on this platform much longer.
YouTube fucked up,
YouTube messed up and paid a fine, but they don't care because they have a lot of money.
but they're making everyone else.
And they're making everybody
have
else
to
pay for it
now.
too, and so now we're going to get fined thousands of dollars.
If we're not marked as child proof, but then if children watch our videos, because the way it works, from what I understand, if you don't mark your video as like, hey, this is a child video, and children watch it, because if you don't mark it, they're able to collect data off the videos.
Yeah, so
But if
basically,
a child watches it, they're collecting children.
so the
data.
rule is if you mark, you have to either say I am a kid-friendly video, and if that's the case, you can't search for it, you can't get hardly any ad revenue off of it.
No comments.
It's suicide. It's channel suicide
Yeah, exactly.
if you do kid-friendly only content. If you say you're not kid-friendly, but the FTC determines that your video looks like something a kid could click on. So if it has a video game or a movie or a cartoon or anything that, that's colorful and bright and a kid might click on it, and it's not kid-friendly, they'll fine you. That's the new rule we're facing in 2020. January 1st.
Or even if it is kid-friendly, because it's marked as not kid-friendly, because the YouTube's able to collect the data off those videos if it's not marked kid-friendly.
Gosh.
Because if you mark it kid-friendly, they can't collect the data off those videos. Because, you cannot collect data off of minors. Or
Yeah.
at least not minors, but kids.
Yeah.
Anyone.
It's
12 or
minors in
under.
general. Yeah. Yeah. And what sucks is apparently there's a rule that's been in effect for like 20 years.
Yeah.
And every 10 years it gets updated.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to wait until like 2023, but enough boomer mothers got together and were upset and that they protested,
Okay,
I guess,
boomer.
or spoke. Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
That's
That's going to be a show now on Fox.
It is, and that's mildly upsetting.
Made by boomers.
Made by boomers
For
for
the
boomers.
boomers. By the people, for the people.
There's the
Morgan and
podcast
Morgan.
title. By the boomers for the boomers.
But no Left 4 Dead boomer in there.
No, that's the best boomer of all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so apparently they fought to get the law updated faster, and so it got 4 years early.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of on the side with them because the fact that YouTube is just like,
No, I get it.
We're gonna market towards the kids,
I don't know.
highly super illegal.
I want the government off my internet. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, but
Get out of my internet.
They're doing it for a good for the kids.
Okay, in that case, what they should just do is make YouTube make it so YouTube you have to be 18 or older to use.
YouTube Kids was gonna be a thing. I don't know what
It is a
happened.
thing. The problem is they're not requiring that the kids' videos are only on YouTube Kids. If they just did that, it would solve all the problems. But instead, they're just going to let everything sit together in the YouTube.com pool, and now we have to suffer because of it. That's the problem, is they won't just move all the kids stuff to YouTube Kids and keep it there.
The thing is, like, we're probably going to be fine because the fact that there's so many videos and channels, the government does not have enough resources.
Yeah, so they were like, oh, we're going to,
But,
we
like,
have
things
people
like Game
who,
Grumps,
yeah, like
PewDiePie,
your popular
Markiplier,
your popular Let's Play channels are screwed. But there's, so they're saying that, oh, we're going to have people who are scouring YouTube looking for that content.
They're going to be like fish in a barrel.
And I'm like, do you know how much content gets uploaded to YouTube on a daily basis? By
on
how
an
many
hourly
people?
basis.
Like, I'm like, unless you hire tens of thousands of people to all do this, you're never going to make a dent. Even if you hire tens of thousands of people, probably not going to make a dent. So I don't know what their plan is. I really don't.
Let's just make YouTube 2.
I mean, I've been wanting to move to Twitch for a while anyway. We just don't have the proper infrastructure to stream. I'd love to do this live. I'd love to do Ultimate Gaming live,
but
like
we'd
we
also
originally
need
called
people,
it.
because the thing is, Twitch is very much subscriber-based versus ad-based.
Yeah,
So we would need people to.
we're not making any money right now. I mean, currently the way things stand, it wouldn't be any different.
Yeah.
I mean, we would basically be
We'll just
starting
be
over.
shouting live to nobody.
Yeah,
Hi, Joey.
that's how streaming starts. Is you do a live stream, you're like, yeah, all right, and then you look at the chat and there's no one there, and you're like, okay,
I guess I'll kill
talking
myself.
to myself.
And then one day you just look and there's like 500 people there. Like, whoa!
We're almost to 500 subscribers. It's almost the end of the year. We got to get there before December 31st.
Either way, I'm getting a tattoo.
Either way, he's getting a tattoo, but it's got to happen in the next month and 10 days or whatever. What day is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Next month and month and 10 days.
So
Okay,
how are we
I was
gonna
right.
film that?
We'll just take a camera and vlog it.
All right. I mean, we'll probably have to get permission.
Well, yeah.
And
We just
like,
make sure we go to a cool tattoo shop. I know lots of people who
yeah,
tattoo.
I mean, you can always blur them out.
That'll be fine. You're gonna get on your butt, right?
No, I'm getting it on my arm,
Get on your left butt cheek.
my left arm.
Get half of it on your right butt cheek. I'll get the other half on my left butt cheek, and when we put them together, it makes. The
You know what
Superman
I'm
logo.
getting?
What are you getting?
Superman logo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get the left half of it. I'll get the right half, and we'll put it together with our butts and make the Superman logo.
And then just fart the theme.
Yes,
Our audience loves that.
the best theme is the 1992 X-Men animated cartoon theme.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
That's the best animated theme.
No, the best animated theme.
Go on. I feel like you wanted to come back with something better, and you didn't actually prep for it.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, I'm not talking anime though. I'm just talking
Cartoons?
cartoon.
Okay.
Classic 90 cartoon.
Does it have to be classic 90 cartoon?
Not really.
Okay, a cartoon.
But those are the best ones. You're really thinking hard over there. While you think about that, see, I'm telling you. Remember,
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
remember 20 and 30 somethings. If a punk kid comes up to you and says, "Okay, boomer," just say, "Okay, Tide Pod."
Or just, punch him.
VGX7 does not condone violence against minors.
Or stab him, whatever. I don't care.
Really don't
Blow 'em
condone.
up.
Don't condone in the least.
Brick, where do you get a hand grenade? I don't know.
Good times.
Yeah, Brick killed a guy. Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you about that, Brick. You're going to need to lay low for a while.
I want to thank you all.
It's the ghost of Stonewall Jackson.
What are we at right now? What time are we at?
Like 40 minutes.
That's good enough
No, it ain't.
for the Hunter Thomas Power 40-minute hour.
No. That's not even an hour.
What do you want, Thomas? You got 20 minutes of content?
Yes. We still have plenty of news
That's
to talk
not
about.
cringy?
Yeah, we still have plenty of news to talk about.
Well, while you look that up, entertain the audience real quick. Hunter needs a bottle of water.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll look up some news. So, how's your day been? It's been good? All right, cool. I mean, mics can't pick you up anyways, but that's good. I'm just looking for news here. How are you people doing in YouTube land or audio listening world? If you're listening on the audio, I'm now going to rub my beard up against the mic. Hunter just got us some water. Thank you, Hunter. Thank you so much for bringing us some nice, cool,
I
refreshing
think I'm still in the shot.
Zephyr Hills water made here in Florida.
That's that good Florida agua. Everything you want, nothing you need is sponsored by Zephyr Hills.
Sponsored by Zephyr Hills. Actually, we're not sponsored by Zephyr Hills. I wish we were.
That's some good water, though.
It is.
I'll take a Fiji sponsorship while we're at it.
Oh, so.
Wow, what memory did that trigger?
No, discussion we were having before the podcast started. Thanos snap happens. What happens to the babies?
Yeah, I was only half following what the heck you were on about.
So let's say baby's being born right now, okay?
Yep.
Thanos snap happens. Only one is going, the mother or the baby. What happens? Like, what happens to the mom if the baby's being born?
So the baby is in the process of coming out of the womb?
Yeah. But the mom's just like, and dusted. But baby's like, what the fuck?
Well, at what point are you officially born?
Exactly. What does Thanos think about? Is Thanos pro-life?
I feel like this is a conversation we should have had a year and a half ago, by the way. Like when the snap actually happened.
I mean, it happened in the future, I think, or something. I don't remember how the Marvel timeline lines up.
Anyway.
There's a 5-year gap.
I don't know.
But what about babies that are, like, still in the womb?
I mean, yeah.
But what if the baby gets snapped but not the mom? Does the mom just, like, queef out some dust?
That's just a miscarriage.
But, I mean, with a normal miscarriage, the baby's in there. So is it just like, what the hell is this? Dust?
I'm slightly uncomfortable with this conversation. I wish Jessica was here right now so I could just kind of like give her that side eye.
Same.
And she could just like.
Hang on, I'll channel my inner Jessica right now. Same. I can't see or smell.
Why you gotta hit all the senses like that? I'm impaired. Why? That's rude.
Same.
Your first thought of a person was their handicaps.
No, my first thought was same.
Well, yeah, that too. Same, actually. Same.
So, okay, I'm going to start talking, and then you're going to interrupt me. Okay, so, hey, Hunter, how you doing?
Yeah, so anyway, the other day I was taking a runny shit.
Same. Fucking same.
Speaking of runny shit, did you see the new Rick and Morty?
No, not yet.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Speaking of runny shit, Pokemon Sword and Shield came out.
And it's the fastest selling Switch game, and it's a fun game.
And it can also break your Switch and or delete all of your save data on the Switch.
Don't use third-party crappy peripherals.
No, not even that. It's just even on a regular Switch.
What?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Say psych right now.
No.
What you mean?
I mean, the game has been known to like break your system and or just delete all of your data.
I heard that was only on certain SD cards, is what I heard about the save data.
Still, that's not good.
No, it's not. You're absolutely right. But I heard it was something to do with specific SD cards. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
Also, in the end credits, there's a mouse. Like you can see a mouse cursor.
Mouse cursor?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Game Freak sucks. I'm sorry. Like I love Pokemon, but Game Freak is lazy. They suck. They lied.
Did you play Pokemon Sword and Shield?
No, not yet. I'm gonna give it a shot.
You can't.
But it doesn't matter. Even if I play it, but like, all right, you know what? This is fine. It still doesn't change the fact that they are being lazy. They divided up their forces to make 2 different games: Town Hero, which I guess was a massive turd, and Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Was it a massive turd or was it just not popular? 2 different things.
Both.
It just was not a good game.
No.
Okay.
It had great music. Toby
Fox.
Yeah.
Good man.
Pokemon has Homestuck.
How's
in it
Deltarune coming along?
Pokemon has Homestuck in it now.
Okay.
He's getting that money. Okay. Toby Fox making money from Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's been a good year for Toby Fox.
I'm still amazed at the fact that's a single person who made all that.
I wonder how Sonic Fox is doing.
He's probably doing great, last I heard.
Hong Kong's doing great, I think. I don't know.
No, they're not.
They got archers shooting at the cops.
Yeah.
We support Hong Kong, by the way. And so does our government. So, hey, Blizzard, you're probably going to be losing that China money soon. So fuck off. Fuck off, Blizzard.
This has been political commentary with Thomas. Yeah.
Like, it'd be fine if they're like, yeah, no, we get China money, but whatnot. They're like, no, we value individual opinions on everything, but at the same time, they have like a Chinese Twitter account, but like, no, glory to China or whatever. Like, I'm not a big fan of Blizzard.
But I
anymore.
still like Chinese food.
Oh yeah, no, I love Chinese food.
Oh yeah. Great dog. They
you know
make
what?
great dog.
Since I've been to China, I love the country.
I can't believe of anyone that I know. You have been the one to go to China, and you somehow made it back.
Mm-hmm. And I got a sword from China.
You're such a weeb.
No, that's Japan.
Yeah, but you're... Whatever. It's... Yeah, whatever. I can't with you.
But did we really talk about Half-Life Alyx at all? Because that's
I brought it up at
big.
the beginning, and then you were upset that I didn't ask you about your
so we're
week.
bringing it back. Half-Life Alyx got announced.
It looks good.
It does.
It's
Takes
not,
place
it's,
between-
It's not Half-Life 3.
But it could lead to Half-Life 3. Valve says if this sells well.
It's a VR game, which personally I don't care because I have
but
no...
it looks like a really good VR
To
game.
this day, in late 2019, I've never done VR.
I haven't either.
I don't
want
have
to.
a rig for it. I don't have any games
I mean, it's
for it.
becoming more and more.
It is becoming more
accessible.
mainstream and accessible, but I still have not done it myself.
Like, I would love to try it. Cause
I just want to play Beat Saber.
yeah, I want to do Beat Saber with some, like, added in games.
Yeah. Apparently in Beat Saber, Miles showed me this today, in Beat Saber, someone did the entire Shrek movie in Beat Saber.
Wow.
So
What about B-movie? That's got to be. If Shrek movie's there, B-movie's got to be.
I would hope so.
But do some initial D.
I feel like Karate Kid should be in there. Initial D is now on Spotify
And Apple
Music.
And Google Music.
So get them
anywhere
Euro
you get music.
beats, start
No,
drifting.
not just Euro beats. Super Euro beats.
Super Euro beats.
Super Euro beats.
Speaking of Eurobeat and anime, I'm going to Holiday Matsuri in 3 weeks. I'll see you all there.
I'm not. I'll be at home.
I'm only going because Mike has a spot on the floor for me in his hotel room because I can't afford it. I can't really afford it right now myself, but I got my press pass, so
Well, there you go.
That's why I'm going. Yeah, so it'll be fun. I'll be rocking the Mario suit all week.
I'll be at home.
Fun.
Probably playing Pokemon.
There you go.
Be
And
like-
you'll have a great time.
Probably not.
You'll love every second of it.
I'll be playing Pokemon with my girlfriend.
Hmm.
We're watching a movie. Or Disney Plus.
Disney,
Or a movie on. Or The Mandalorian.
Disney Plus and Thrust?
No, it's Disney Plus that dick.
No, Disney Plus and Thrust sounds better.
Smoking a pancake? Netflix and chill? No. Disney Plus and dick? No. HBO Go and I don't remember.
HBO Go and Blow?
Yeah, HBO Go and Blow? No. Amazon Prime.
Hulu and Woohoo?
Then there's no pleasing you.
There's no pleasing you, my friend.
Austin Powers is a good movie. All 3 of them.
And on that note,
Because we're running in the 90s.
I want to thank you all for watching the Hunter Thomas Power Hour Part 3 or 4 or 2. I don't know how many of these we've done. But there's more to come. More Hunter Thomas Power Hours in the future, in the near future, I believe. So
Or maybe we might still have like other people on the podcast.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. Things are happening. It's okay. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Kisses, hugs, and belly rubs.
Bye.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.